Maybe it was this, honestly. Maybe this is what I needed to get my mental back on track. I woke up and just didn't want to do anything. Yes, it's a plastic fork. Are you mad? Activists? Not because of yogurt, probably because of the 28 years of pure drab misery. I'm 20. I learned today that I'm 28 years old. I know your pain. Today I learned that I am 28. I thought I was 27. Why are you eating yogurt with a fork? Because these are the only things we have to eat food with. Leftover old forks. Not like used forks, but, you know, we had a box of them. I'm like, Beats doing fucking dishes, you know? You're jealous. You look at this. Look at this. Oh, yogurt. Oh. Right from a Lowie's udder. Alistar. Not a Lowie? Oh, shit. This actually does bring me joy. I think it was the yogurt that made me feel better. I noticed a decline in mental health, I'm not kidding. Shit. Don't look, it's on my finger. Ew, ew. Okay. Thick chick 42. Okay, man. That's good you noticed. Just incorporate it into your day. Honestly, I know how weird it sounds, but, like, I'm not kidding. When I stopped eating yogurt, I had, like, a really big, like, depression swing or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just, what do they call that? Placebo? Lovely. Oops. It's refreshing your brain and mood. Is it really? Is that what yogurt does? I should become a yogurt spokesperson. What if the future is in yogurt? What if yogurt actually heals your soul? What if you were depressed and you ate yogurt and it didn't make you depressed? What if that's the case? It's called a sugar rush. There's no sugar in that food. It's all natural fucking deliciousness. There's not an ounce of sugar anywhere. American yogurt is fake. I just think you hate America, bro. Everyone on Twitch hates America. You don't have the Big Macs, you don't have the big guns, you don't have the big guts. You don't have anything. You just hate the world. As an American, I am proud to be here. High on life. Loving it. With my yogurt. Without yogurt, I'm depressed. EU's obsession with NA. That is true. There is an obsession with NA. You know why everyone's so obsessed with North America? It's because we have the best. We are the most entertaining. Have you seen our politics? Have you seen the state of our fucking country? We are apparently the most entertaining thing on Earth. Everyone wants to know more about America. I'm not Canadian. I identify as an American citizen. It's true. My family was from America. I was born in Canada. I don't relate to these moose-loving, maple syrup-guzzling, apologist pussies. I don't. I'm a loud, proud, overweight American, goddammit, and I would vote Cled for president any goddamn day of the year. Always and forever. America! So you're Jamaican. I am part Jamaican. It's a reality show. Everyone talks about NA. What do we talk about in Europe? How are the snails? How was the dirt cuisine import? Like, what do we talk about when we talk about Europe? No. Not much. Snails and dirt. Both my parents were born in Jamaica. That's cool. My father's father's Jamaican. His parents live in Jamaica. He's like, I'm gonna have you meet them one day. I'm like, I don't even leave my apartment. I don't go anywhere. I talk to you once a year if I'm lucky. Like, yeah, we don't really do much. You're Jamaican. Jamaican me want to eat a cheeseburger. No. That's not even... Why would you... If you ever went to Jamaica, you would not want a fucking cheeseburger. What are you talking about?
Sup, Cap'n? Had my birthday today and a shit day at work. Glider streamin', cheered me up oldie smile.
Hey, Alkowski, thank you, buddy. Hey, that's... We all have shit days. I've had a shit week lately, man. I don't feel too good, but hey... At least things are getting better, right? That's good news, man. Bro, I love... I don't know if it's, like, authentic Jamaican, but by God, it's great. It tasted so good. It was, like, I always say this story, because it's such a... I don't know, I like it a lot. I used to come home from school, and every few days or whatever, I'd have, like, $5, $6. There was a little Jamaican lady who owned a Jamaican bakery, and she would always have, like, Jamaican patties and, like, goddamn, fresh bread every day. Oh, it was so good. It was my favorite. And she was so nice. She knew me. I walk in, she's like, oh, I get you the same thing. I'm like, yes! Yes, lady! It was so good. I loved it, man. They went under. It's kind of a hard sell, you know, sometimes. Rent's ridiculous. Even though the food's amazing. The food was so good. Yeah, she was great. Beef patty, cocoa bread, white cheese. The bread was so good. I don't even know what it was. It was like a homemade. Everything there was homemade. Don't look. Don't look. Is it cocoa bread? I can't remember. It was just so good, man. The bread with butter was... You would eat the bread... Oh, it was the best bread I've ever had. It was soft and chewy, and it was like semi-sweet. Oh my god. It was... I don't... I could eat the bread alone for food. If she was around, I'd totally reach out. I don't know where she is, man. She was old. Her and her husband, I think, ran the store, but again, I don't... It's been years. It's been more than years. This almost feels like it was a lifetime ago, almost. I miss that, man. That was awesome. She was so nice. Food was great. Chicken patties? Ew. I'd get beef. I've never had a chicken patty. Veggie, yeah. I would say if you eat a beef patty, it has to be kind of spicy. And you'd literally just be eating mush. You'd be eating nothing if it wasn't a little bit spicy, you know? I always understand damage. I always get damage. Remember, literally, like, 2 games ago when I fought Syndra, and the same thing happened? I just know this matchup like the back of my hand. I know when they're gonna not kill me. That's not luck. Nope. Mario Sharps? I don't know what that is. Wait, it just tabbed me out of the game. Hello? What a dog shit lane. There's like... That's cool. Yeah, I've never had that. That sounds legit. Omega fucking lole. You know what'd be such a sick living? If you could make your own food that people loved, and you could make a good, honest living from it. Wouldn't that be badass? Wouldn't that be so fun? And you have, like, a legit community near you, and, like, you know, everything is... That'd be cool, man. Unlucky dude, I should have ran down whenever I get Triforce. A food truck? Oh, I guess a food truck. Yeah, I suppose. All things that start that way end up like KFC? Not really. Inventing the idea of a restaurant. True! I'm a genius! But more of, like, not a restaurant. Something that you... Like a small gig. Like, yeah, it'd be like a food truck. But I'm just saying, that would be cool. Selling something that you hold dear, that you can share with others, that others can also appreciate, is something I've always liked. That's a cool thing. If you want to sell anything to people, Sell something that you're kind of like, you like. Or maybe if it's just business, I mean, sell them whatever, but... Business is business, laddie. Botland's getting shafted. If I opened up a Tobias Fate restaurant, would you go there and eat food? That's just the question. It would never happen. But, like, if I did, what would I even try and sell? It'd be like blobfish. What do you mean, no? Bro, if it was like, if I opened up a restaurant and it was, you know what it would be after? Rainforest Cafe. Yeah. It would have to be something fun and gimmicky. Rainforest Cafe. Rainforest Cafe is the go. What do you mean, yuck? You don't want to go sit down and watch a bunch of animatronic apes fucking beat their chest? That shit is iconic. Maybe not the food quality, but like, I don't know. That's like, I grew up on that shit. I think it's cool. I think it's a bit weird. The Rainforest Cafe, to me as a kid, was magic. That was magic, dude. No, right? They still have cafes. They still do. In the U.S., there's one in, like, every state. Here, we've got a few lying around. Press 1 if you've never been to the Rainforest Cafe or have no idea what it is, so I can explain it to you. That's cool. 50 pies a month? That's dope, man. That's awesome. That's really cool. Okay, you don't know what the Rainforest Cafe is. Okay. So, the Rainforest Cafe is a restaurant themed around animatronics and, like, sound effects, leaves. You walk in and you look like you're in the jungle. You look like you're in a jungle. You're surrounded by very atmospheric, again, sounds and weird things, fish tanks. Yeah, it's basically walking into, like, a simulated fun jungle thing. It's kind of more of like a spectacle than it is something you want to go sit down in and like enjoy a meal. They do have a few good like food options, but it's more so a fun little bit. They got animatronics that start moving and making noise. You know, when they say, "Oh, where would you like to sit?" I want to go sit with the monkeys. I want to go sit with the toucans. I want to go sit with the cursed trees with eyes. I don't know. Put me in one of the fucking snake areas. It's really, it's bizarre, but it's like fun, gimmicky. Now, their food is hit or miss. Some of it's good. Some of it I actually found to be okay. The cursed trees. Yeah, I liked it. I don't know. It's such a big part of my childhood because I remember going there distinctly and having, like, just, it was always in a mall. The entrance of a mall, you know, Rainforest Cafe. The only one they have that's like, even remotely near me now is in, like, Niagara Falls. Well, they have, like, they have big gorillas, big gorilla animatronics, and they go like, "Ooh!" And you're eating food, you're like, what the fuck? And then it starts, like, thundering and raining, and you hear it, and then the place kind of gets darker. They lower the lights. It's a cool place. It's a pretty cool place. If you've never been and you have the chance of going, I'd go once. Yeah. They have one in Disney. Yeah, of course they'd have one in, like, Disneyland and shit. It's like a middle-aged, like, kid. You're someone who, like, grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, and you love them, or you're someone who just has no idea what the fuck's going on. I think it's awesome. I think it's great. Again, is it being blinded by nostalgia? Probably not. Not all of it, at least. They had, there was another one as well. I think it was, in Florida, Orlando. And, I think it was called the Shark Restaurant, where you would travel underground into, like, a giant, like, tank, and you'd eat food being surrounded by sharks. Again, like, it's a pretty, like, these are gimmicky things. They're not like, oh, sit down and have a nice meal. You know, it's impart experience, food, you know, bring your kids there, like, birthday party. You could still go. Yeah, they're around. You could still do a few. Again, if you're in the U.S., there's, like, one in each state. If you're in Canada, the only one I know of is in, like, Niagara Falls, which is a big tourist area. I don't know, man. I like them. I like them. If I had a kid, we're going to fucking Rainforest Cafe. That's where we're going. Not every day, but, like, you know, I'll take you there for your birthday. Take mochi! You can't take a mochi into a restaurant. Or a dog, I guess. The food, you know what it really is? A lot of food that's made in, you know, weirdo restaurants, it's not always bad. It's, sometimes you get people who want to make the food, sometimes you don't. It really depends on who's in that day and who's making the food. Right? These are not like Michelin star chefs. You're not getting a fucking meal that was like extracted from the jungle bed of, you know, dirt and grime, and they've extracted the nutrients with a straw, and then that straw is fucking also edible. Like, nice. Is Rainforest Cafe good? What the fuck are we talking about? I've literally just talked about it for like an hour. What do you mean? It's okay. It's an okay place. You can have bad experiences at restaurants, but, like, overall, it's probably fine, yes. You were at Tim's? Well, you want to talk about shit food, talk about Tim Hortons, bro. That's some dog shit food these days. Tim Hortons went down the fucking drain. Tim Hortons went too mainstream. Nah, I will forever not... Dude, their pizza's so shit. Yes. The only time their pizza was ever good at Tim Hortons was the day it came out, because the day it came out, everyone had to make an impression on new people buying their pizza. So they're like, okay, we'll make the pizza good. A day later, it tastes like a fucking uncooked, like a lesser cooked, microwaved piece of, like, Lunchly or Lunchables. The Lunchables pizza. That's what it tastes like. It is not good. The only time it was ever good was day one. Day one, it tasted fine. Day two, you're back at that fucking cafeteria table eating slop. It really wasn't good. No. So, not worth it. Tim Hortons puts no effort into anything. It's disgusting. I like... Their donuts are pretty standard. I like the donuts. They really... They kind of... I don't know why I'm up here. I don't know why I'm up here. What was I gonna say? The worst thing Tim Hortons has ever done, the number one thing that triggered me so hard, and you could tell they instantly swapped to some, like, turbo dog shit, you know, like McDonald's formula where, oh, it's in mass, you know, corporate shit, whatever, right? Like, really go in there, extra mile to make sure things are... Okay. Standardized. They ruined the hash brown. The number one thing, the second the quality dropped at Tim's, it was because of their hash browns. They used to hand make hash browns with like, actual potatoes and they used a bunch of spices, and each hash brown was different in shape. They were all, like, hand-done. They tasted great, really nice. And now you just get a shitty, like, even though McDonald's has good hash browns, they're kind of shit. Like, the ones at Tim's are basically that, but cheaper. They're just shit. So, $5, I mean, that's, yeah, it's a bit expensive, but I don't know. That was years ago, man. They've been with those hash browns for a long time. Yeah, they're very, they try to make burgers now and pizza. They're trying to be this all-encompassing, you know, oh, are you hungry? Do you enjoy eating fucking dirt off of a cow's hoof? Come on in. Eat dirt. It's not the best place, but, like, it's acceptably bad. But they're, hey, I like their bagels. Because they're bagels, you can't fuck up a bagel. And I like their donuts, because you can't fuck up a donut. Like, how do you fuck up a donut? So, that's where I'm at. There's a New York saw, but you can fuck up a bagel. I mean, well, I'm sure some places fuck them up, but, like, you know. Don't fuck up the bagels. The bread is... I recently, I went out with my brother, and, we had found, like, this weird bread place. Oh, it was so... This weird bread place. I think it was called Panera. Paneria, or some shit. Bro, their sandwiches were, like, $15 each. Like, the bread was the tastiest part. It is so... Paneria. Bro, no, you idiots! The location... The store was called Panera. It's not the bread. I know the bread is like... Okay, good. The bread is Panera bread, but the store itself was like Paneria or some shit. Or maybe it was Panera. Very expensive. Nah, very expensive. $15 for a sandwich. I'm like, what the hell? Like cheese and bacon and chicken. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Tasted pretty okay, though. The store is called Panera Bread. Oh, is it really just Panera? Okay, I guess you know more than me. I thought it wasn't. Their mac and cheese is amazing. It's so expensive! What do you mean? It is so expensive. They look like a place with overpriced basic food. It's a bit expensive. I don't think it's basic. I think it's just cooked well. It's prepared well. My brother got an apple. One of their sides is an apple. Have you ever seen that in, like, a fast food place? An apple. An apple. He got an apple in a wax bag. It is expensive. Yeah, it is. I've only had it once, and it was recent. It was recent. Now, it looked like rich people were in there. You had a guy in, like, a business meeting with all, you know, dripped out of his mind. You had a bunch of older people in, like, fucking Porsches driving around that were sitting in there, like,
Tobias,
yeah,
kiss,
okay.
Tobias, kiss, Tobias, kiss, Tobias, kiss.
Yo, Dragnar, thank you, buddy. Collector! Collector! I said, where are you? Give me money. Wait, this is Ocean Soul. Ah, they're gonna get Ocean Soul, whatever. This Sona went B for no reason, this guy also flashed.
This'll do for now. If you're into bread, you should visit Europe and taste some high-quality good bread, especially in Germany with Mettwurst. Mettwurst is raw minced pork meat that you can spread on bread and sprinkle some diced onions on it. It is heavenly and so addictive.
Wait, it is raw minced pork meat. What? You're eating raw pork meat. Hello? Wait, sorry. That's... What? I don't know about... You mean it's cooked pork, but it's like so mushy that it's raw. It looks raw. Is that what you mean? No, it's actually raw. You got worms in your... I wouldn't... Okay, I personally would not be eating the raw pork. Even if you think it's safe, I wouldn't be eating the raw pork. That's a no from me. I'm sure it tastes okay, though. Honestly, I'm sure it doesn't taste bad. How do you... What, they lost the game and they have fucking Ocean Soul. Hello? Nice. I swear to God, everyone who tried it loved it. Well, they loved it before they died? Okay, let me Google this. You said it's what, wood roost? Mettwurst. This is not raw, though. How to make spicy smoked wetwurst. Mettwurst? Mettwurst? It's not raw. This is cooked. What do you want about? Is it raw? Traditionally, they are uncooked and are salted, cured, or smoked and eaten raw. Bro's got like a worm controlling his nervous system. Okay, would you eat raw chicken? I'm on the German subreddit. Do you eat Mettwurst raw? I know it may be a weird question. That's not German. Weird question, but sometimes I go Mettwurst. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Anyone have a recipe? I don't know what people are talking about. Dry Mettwurst. They're just talking about meat. Both are fine. Grilled, boiled as addition to a stew, and raw. Any meat is dangerous. Not if it's cooked, right? If it's cooked, it's okay.